The clever monkey once upon a time. In a lush and green forest filled with towering trees, sparkling rivers and blooming flowers, there lived a clever monkey named Momo. Momo was known throughout the forest for his quick wit and intelligence. He was a little smaller than the other monkeys, but what he lacked in size, he made up for with his sharp mind and clever tricks. Momo had a special talent for getting out of tricky situations. He was always ready to help his friends whenever they were in trouble, using his clever ideas to solve problems. Because of this, all the animals in the forest admired Momo and often came to him for advice. One day Momo was swinging from tree to tree, looking for some ripe bananas to eat. As he reached a tall tree laden with bananas, he spotted a group of crocodiles basking in the sun by the riverbank. The leader of the crocodiles, a sly and greedy crocodile named Caro, noticed Momo and decided to play a trick on him. Caro called out, "Hello, little monkey. You seem to be enjoying yourself up there. How about coming down and joining us for a swim? The water is nice and cool." Momo, who was quite aware of Caro's cunning nature, replied, "Thank you, Caro, but I am quite happy here among the trees. Besides, I don't think I would enjoy swimming with sharp-toothed crocodiles like you." Caro chuckled, hiding his intentions behind a smile. "Oh, come now, Momo," he said. "We mean you no harm. In fact, we have a special invitation for you. The King of Crocodiles has invited you for a grand feast in his underwater palace." Momo's eyes widened with surprise, but he quickly sensed that something was not right. "A feast, you say?" Momo asked, feigning interest. "What's the occasion?" "Karo smirket." "Well, the King of Crocodiles has heard of your cleverness and wishes to honor you. But to attend, you must come with us to the palace, which lies in the middle of the river." Momo knew that this was a trick. The crocodiles wanted to lure him into the water to eat him. But instead of showing fear, he smiled and replied, "How wonderful! I would love to attend such a feast. However, I must tell you something. I left my heart in my home, high up in the tallest tree. If your king wants me, I must bring my heart with me." Caro, who was not very bright, believed Momo's story. "Then go get your heart," Caro said. "We will wait for you here." Momo nodded and swung away quickly. He climbed to the highest tree in the forest and waited there, thinking about what to do next. After some time had passed, Caro began to grow impatient and called out, "Momo, have you found your heart yet?" Momo shouted back from the treetop, "Oh, Caro, I just remembered. I never take my heart out of my body. It's always with me, beating in my chest. You almost tricked me, but not today." Caro realized he had been fooled by the clever monkey. Furious and embarrassed, he snapped his jaws and swam away with his crocodile friends, muttering angrily. Days passed, and Caro was still bitter about being outsmarted by Momo. He was determined to get his revenge. One day he hatched another plan. He decided to pretend to be friendly and win Momo's trust. Caro approached Momo again, this time with a big smile. "Dear Momo," he said, "I've come to apologize. I realize that we crocodiles have not been very friendly to you. Let's make peace. How about we share some delicious fruits? I know a secret island full of the sweetest fruits you've ever tasted." Caro smiled wider. "I will carry you on my back," he offered. "You can trust me." Momo agreed and hopped onto Caro's back. As they began crossing the river, Momo noticed that Caro was swimming toward the deepest part of the river. Just as he suspected, Caro suddenly turned his head and grinned wickedly. "Momo, you were foolish to trust me. There is no fruit island. I'm going to eat you right here." The clever monkey Momo's heart raced, but he stayed calm. "Oh, I see," he replied, pretending to be disappointed. "I suppose I should have expected this. But before you eat me, Caro, wouldn't you want to know why the King of Monkeys is looking for a brave crocodile like you?" Caro's curiosity got the better of him. "What are you talking about, monkey?" he asked, slowing his pace. Momo continued, "The King of Monkeys has a treasure hidden in the forest. He wants to give it to a worthy animal who is both strong and smart. I think you could be that animal, Caro. But if you eat me, you'll never find the treasure." Caro, now imagining himself as the owner of a great treasure, was intrigued. "Tell me more, Momo," he demanded. Momo smiled and said, "I will tell you everything, but first you must take me back to the shore. The treasure map is hidden in my tree, and only I can retrieve it." Greed blinded Caro once more, and he turned around, swimming back to the shore. The moment they reached dry land, Momo leaped off Caro's back and quickly climbed up a tall tree. From his high perch, he looked down and called out, "Oh, Caro, I'm afraid there is no treasure, just like there was no fruit island. You've been tricked again." Caro roared in frustration, realizing he had been fooled by the clever monkey once more. Defeated and humiliated, he slinked back into the river, never to bother Momo again. From that day on, the clever monkey Momo became even more famous throughout the forest. All the animals admired his quick thinking and bravery. They learned that even when faced with danger, a clever mind could always find a way out. And so Momo lived happily in the forest, always staying one step ahead of trouble, and teaching others that wit and wisdom could often triumph over strength and greed.